What's up, ladies and gents? CenterStrain01, your host, and it has been a while since we've done an update for Star Citizen Alpha 3.0 PTU. The current patch is 3.0 AH. So I thought that we would go ahead and get started with this. There are still a few, bugs and stuff like that, and not everything is actually implemented yet in the 3.0. But I can definitely say that we are getting way better frames than we have in other patches. The past two patches have actually been pretty decent. The ones before that were pretty much non-playable, which is why you haven't seen anything in a while. So this one, definitely playable. And you guys can see the frames per second in the top left there. And we're going to go ahead and get started here. What I'm going to try to do is accomplish at least one mission if I can. I've still only ever been able to complete one mission so far in the BTU. I know some ships aren't even working right now. I mean, there's still a lot of things, but we're going to try something out, and we're going to hope that at least something will work. We're going to try to take out a freelancer and see if we can't do a cargo run. And just see how it works. And you guys can, again, take a look at the frames, or at least what I'm getting in the frames. You can see that there's some server issues because the guy's running in place and whatnot. And that usually means that there's some server lag or whatever. But let's just hope it stays together for a while. Again, this is the most frames I've gotten in quite a while. But you can still see that there's a lot of stutters here and there. Dips in frames from like 30 down to 20 and other things like that, just like in a moment's notice. So here we are, just hoping and praying that everything is going to work out. I still have problems with, for some reason, there we go. Looks like it's finally. I could never get the door to work in a freelancer yet. It's the first time. And let's see, I think you just have to, yep. Alright, so let's hope and pray. Now, if I'm not mistaken, I do believe that the screens aren't working properly. Like, only one will show up. But I guess we're going to find out when we turn it on. Yep, as you can see, none of the screens are really working. Because normally you'd have screens that tell you enemies or other stuff, but as of right now, that screen's working and that's the only one. So we only get one screen. The other's not so much, but not a big deal. We're going to try to do just a simple mission. Freelancer. And it looks like we're heading to Levski. That's not going to be good, probably, because Levski is horrible when it comes to frames. Alright, so it looks like we're heading out here. We'll see how this goes. Definitely getting decent frames. Surprised with that, of course. Sorry if you guys hear a little echo in the background. I've got no headphones on, so... Here we are. Here's the wreck site. We won't have to travel far to get to Levski. kind of zoom in there and see what's going on. Going down to look at that. I mean, it goes from like 14 to 30. That's a pretty big shift in frames, which can make it quite difficult to have a stable frame. But here we are. And we'll stop here. Let's open to exterior power. See, that's the other thing, that some of those aren't necessarily working all the way. We'll power off. There we go. I'm going to suggest we at least get a better weapon than what we have currently. Let's see. Primary. Unfortunately, we've got nothing in there. So the persistence might be happening now, where you'll actually have to go out and buy that stuff. Yep. Let's see about armor. What can we do with armor? Yep, we've got nothing right now, so we'll have to go out and actually purchase that. It looks like in this new update. All right. So we're looking for the flight recorder. But you can tell that's it right there. Or at least that's the beacon. Alright, we got nothing in here. Well, there's some things. This is the back. But you see that picking up items is actually something you can do now. Which is different from what you've seen previously. Is before, every time we pick something up, it would just immediately disappear on us. So they're definitely moving in the right direction. It's as simple as doing the place as soon as we... It's a little iffy there. Now, if you don't want to place it, you can just drop it as well. I mean, as long as it's here. Unfortunately, that's not really what we came for. A little bit of pop in and pop out. So, there's the front. So we can't quite fit in there for whatever reason. And there's what we need. You'll know because it'll be definitely a different color. Make it stick out a little bit more than normal. All right, we got it. And of course, someone is killing me right now. Alright, good. There's actually enemy in the area. A little hard to hit this specific type of enemy because it is a fast ship. Of course, I want to make sure that I don't accidentally... Seems like should be neutralized. They're at an infinite spin here. And we got it. Boom. All right. Let's head to the drop-off point. One thing I do hope that they eventually fix is, as you can see, it's almost impossible to read how far something is away when there is an objective directly above at the same location of another location. Because if you have something that always says Levski, like that's where Levski is, it always lets you know where Levski is, and then something says, well, this is the delivery site. It puts it on top of it, and then you can't see it. So this is something that definitely needs to be fixed. But I'm actually glad that that guy wasn't out trying to kill me. It was actually an enemy, pirates, that spawned because of me actually picking up the black box. So maybe the pirate didn't see my ship because I had its heat signatures off because I turned the power off. So that could have been something. Now, frames are going to dip really, really bad when we go to Levski. Levski is still really, really horrible when it comes to frames. Even though it says landing gear is deployed, we wouldn't be going 1,004 ms, meters a second, if our landing gear was down. So don't be, obviously there are still bugs to be hashed out. And I know a lot of you out there prefer all the stealth content that I have on the channel, don't really watch Star Citizen, don't really care. This is more of a side project, more of an enjoyment, you know. I love stealth games, don't get me wrong, but, you know, there's always got to be something that you can go to besides stealth games that allow you to kind of feel alive again, you know, when you do certain things a lot. You know, there's always going to be something else you like to do, and I like to do this in my off time. I like to play Star Citizen and really get involved in this universe and feel like I'm a part of it. And, you know, I'm going to get a job. I'm going to get a home on one of these planets. I'm going to make a home, and I'm going to really, really sell myself into this universe. And I'm probably going to be doing most of it offline. I'll share some videos and stuff like that with you guys. But I just really, this is what I like to do in my off time when I don't feel like I have to record something, or when I don't feel like this has to be a video or something like that, that I can really just get into it. And especially when it becomes VR, that's going to be a big thing for me, is playing this in VR, because they're pretty much making all of these systems work specifically for VR. So it's something really, really to look forward to. And I'm definitely looking forward to it. Now, unfortunately, with another bug is that when your flashlight's on, it's still on even when you're inside the cockpit, and there's not a way to turn it off. And again, you can always press Alt to look behind you so you can see exactly what's going on behind you. But we're getting closer now. Now remember, this is not a planet. This is an asteroid. So you'll see all these asteroids surrounding it and whatnot, so don't be alarmed. Now, I might be coming in way too... just depends on how fast we can slow down. Which we might be okay. Now again, as I said, you're going to see the frames will start to dip, especially when we get inside Levski. But if we cannot have a server crash, then this will be my second fully completed mission, and it'll be I'll be very proud to say that it actually worked. So I can definitely tell you that they're making improvements. Fear not, they're coming. It's just with so many bugs that they have to iron out. I still don't necessarily agree with the way they went about doing it, as trying to make so many people on a server when I know they have to test big servers, but man, test the 30, 35 people max until you get that perfect, and then keep increasing the number until each one is perfect, as opposed to having so many bugs on one that's 50 and then having weeks and months to get to 50. Alright, we're just about here. And at this point we can go ahead and now this also happens too. See how it automatically goes back? It does that after a while. It won't hold it down forever. Those two should be clear. But then again, as you can see, it just keeps constantly, it won't let me stay in F mode. Actually, it won't even let me go in F mode anymore. So the other thing you can do is, if you can't get it to go in F mode, is you can do it from here. And there we go. Slow down. I don't have a thing anymore, so I can't. It disappeared, my HUD. This is where it gets really confusing, because it's the only way that I can... My HUD just kind of disappeared on me. You don't have a lot of time to get down, too. Almost in, though. Slow down. Here we go. It'd be a little easier if my HUD didn't just disappear. That is a successful landing. I will take it. And of course, because of my flashlight, I can't see. There we go. It is what it is, but it is a successful landing, and we have achieved our goal. Hopefully they do fix the flashlight bug. Let's open this up before... Yeah, so the item 2.0 interaction is just really not working too well right now. Definitely need to work on that. Alright, let's hope we can pick this up. There we go. As you can see, the frames have went down big time. But we still have the black box in our hand. And it's going to take us a little bit of time to get there. I'm not a fan of how that says the delivery site is all the way over there. Hopefully the box will stay. I didn't just screw it up there. Yeah, no, it's just, okay, it's still there, it's just on the ground. So what I'm trying to do... Yep, so... That's bugged right now. I can't go into my... For whatever reason. It said go to Levski, but I didn't really pay too much attention to it, so I'm hoping I don't actually have to get out of here and go all the way over to wherever that site is. I still should be able to get through it from here, though, eventually, as long as I can keep the black box in my hand. But frames are already at 15, 12, and they're just going to get worse once we go down. Alright, everything is working so far. Somewhat. You just gotta remember that the game relies on doing missions like this. Because of that, you gotta have this stuff work. Or else you're never gonna be able to make money, to buy ships, to do different things like that. Frames are on 8, 14, 15, 17. But we're here at the delivery site, and let's see if we can do it. Fortunately, like I said, item 2.0 is hit and miss. And we're getting so little frames here. It feels like it's impossible to do what I want it to do, which is just to drop it off right here. And it is gone. Nope, it's still there, but it's in our hand. Shit. When it's in our hand, it's over. It's done. I mean, there's like nothing we can really do now. Okay, it's back on the ground again. We're gonna get it. We're gonna get it. Place. Look at that. It's in the wrong place. Oh, we got it. There we go. 112 AUEC. Congratulations. We have completed a mission. And I am a happy camper. Let's see, we do have one box that's inside. Let's see if we can do anything with it. Our freelancer. Waste. Can sell it for 2. There we go. And we just gained some money. Boom. So if we were to look at our... We have 1,124,000 actual credits. But the fact is we completed the mission and it actually went through and everything worked out in our favor. So I feel this is a very successful video in showing you that it's going to work. It's just going to take time. So thank you guys for watching. Let me know what you thought in the comments below. And of course, I'll see you on the next video. Peace out.